What's going on, guys? Jason with JWClassicVW and Goose. And of course, Envy, my monster turbo EFI build back there that you just heard. And did you notice any difference? I don't know if you guys realize or not, but I've been battling a squeaky sound for, I don't know, since I built this engine. Well, right after the intro, guys, we're getting right into the drawing. The drawing for the what? Right there, good stuff. Coupler. If you commented coupler in my last video, and you need either an early model, well, coupler there, or a later model, well, coupler there. These ones are being brought to you by Robert. Robert over there, KingVW61. He has these. Check out his website, guys. Check it out down here. Website, KingVW61. He's got all kinds of cool stuff. And now he's got Potter rockers that he's offering as well. Right after the intro, guys, getting into that. First, kind of tell you what the squeaking issue was on Envy. Yeah, if this is the first time you guys have seen Envy, this is my EFI turbo build. This is not a radiator, that's an intercooler. And so many of you guys have asked me questions about the blow-off valve, or the BOV being located right here and not right here somewhere. I have thought about putting it here quite a few times, actually, and still might do that at some point, but I have had no issues with it being located there. None whatsoever. Now, the big controversy out there is my turbo, which is down here. Whenever the butterfly shuts on the throttle body, it forces air back towards the, the turbo, which could cause some turbo backspin or turbo issues when it comes to turbulence. Well, I haven't really noticed that, but I understand what you guys are talking about. Now, talking about the squeaks that I was having here, my belt, if you guys will look at this, let me zoom you in. My belt right here, it's got a kind of a different pattern from the old one. Let me go grab the old one. We can do a stare and compare. All right, let's see how hard this is going to be to hold up both of these. Not too bad. So you look at the two belts, you notice a difference between the inlay grooves here. Quite a bit of difference. And this was supposed to be like it was Amazon's suggested replacement for my my Napa part number. There's a Micro V 050316. So if any of you guys out there are looking for a new belt, make sure that you stick with the OG original equipment requirements that Mr. Bernie Bergman over there has. I also picked up a new pulley. I had an older idler pulley here, and the bearing size, you see there's got an internal bearing here, is quite a bit larger than the old one that it used to have. I picked up the new setup here, the new fixture, or whatever you guys want to call this thing, that allows you to adjust it in and out. Picked up a new one because the old one was kind of grooved a little bit from just age. It is aluminum, and over time these things do wear out. So I picked up a new one of those, and now I have no more squeaks. So yes, wonderful stuff. So I'm gonna head upstairs here in a second and do the drawing for the coupler. But before I do that, guys, I want to talk about this new video series I got coming up. I've had quite a few questions about kind of like some of the issues I've ran into with this build, and I know it's been a long time coming, but we're gonna go to cover that. And I kind of do it just in one video because my videos are not long enough for that. So we're going to cover it in multiple parts in kind of the way that I built the turbo system here. Now, some of you guys just asked some EFI questions, some of the lessons learned, and we're going to cover that. Might even cover some of that today. But let me turn around on the board and kind of show you the way I'm going to break this down. Give you an idea of what I'm thinking anyway. So feel free to drop down in the comments and add any, suggestions for things that you might want to see me cover in this kind of like a overview of the things that went on with this EFI turbo build. So I'm going to talk about, first off, what do I know? I kind of like where I started off with the base knowledge of working on turbos. I had zero knowledge, guys, zero knowledge. Budget, what's your budget? What kind of budget do you have to have? Because that's, where you got to start when it comes to this whole idea of going EFI or going turbo. Plan, research, of course, that comes into play. Choices, we're going to talk about ECUs, tools, support for ECUs, because that's a big part of the whole system. When you buy this, you're stepping away from an engine that you probably have right now that has no computer involved, that has one, you know, when you do turbo or you do EFI, it's all managed by the computer. My path to turbo, kind of like how I went EFI turbo, I bought a built engine, guys. I don't know if you knew that or not, or if you're new to the channel, but at some point in this channel, I showed you that Daryl Howard was the guy that I picked up this turbo monster from. It was an engine transmission combo, and I'm going to talk to you about kind of like the budget you should think about if you want to build something like this, engine-wise and transmission. Now, things that I ended up doing in this build, I did install the ECU. I had to buy the ECU separately from the engine and trans combination because Daryl wanted to keep his ECU for a future build, which he ended up having a future build. The fuel system, I did all of that myself. I had to make it fit, had to make the engine fit, had to do all the sensors, had to do the wiring of the harness, all the ignition coils. There's a lot of stuff that went into this build that I'm gonna cover and kind of talk to you about some of the things that I ran into as issues on my build and hopefully maybe save you guys some time and some money. For those of you that wanna know the belt number, here you go. This is the belt. I just told you the part number, but just in case, you can screenshot right here and go to Napa and pick up one of these belts if you've got the Bernie Bergman system and you got some squeaks and you need a new belt. This is the one you have to run. Don't try to run any other one. This is the one you want to run. All right, guys, we're gonna head upstairs now and go ahead and do the drawing for the coupler. I know it's a super short video, but don't forget, if you are the winner, which I'm gonna announce you here in a second, if you're the winner, don't forget to hit me up on either Instagram or send me an email at JWClassicVW.com or like I said, on Instagram, on Facebook, with your address and which one you need. Do you need the early or the later model coupler? All right, let's go upstairs and do that drawing. All right, guys, I'm sitting here at my desk about to run this random generator for the pick. Who's gonna win? Let's go ahead and start the drawing. Who's it gonna be? Scotty! Scott in California, you're the winner, bro. Don't forget to shoot me a email at JWClassicVW.com or hit me up on Facebook through Messenger with your address, and I will ship you out the coupler. Nice to have you back. He makes some super nice stuff. He does. Robert over there, King VW. And where do you get your heat resistant sleeves from? Oh yeah, I sent him the information on that as well in the comments. So good stuff, buddy. Don't forget to shoot me up the address so I can send out that coupler to you. All right. Hey everybody, say hi, this is Ace. He's my little rapscallion, the new addition to the family. He's a Frenchie. Yeah. So I totally forgot to do the outro downstairs, and Ace said, hey, why don't we go ahead and do it upstairs? So thanks everybody for commenting in the video. Shift coupler is going out as soon as I can get it out, and yeah. Looking forward to this new series talking about all the lessons learned with my EFI build, and believe me, there's quite a few of them. So see you guys soon in the next video. It's Jason from JWClassicVW, and I'm out. Have a great week, guys.